I've been changed. And when people experience the change you, the save you, the renewed you, it should cause them to talk about how good God is, how gracious God is. When they think about you then and look at you now, they ought to talk about how kind God is and how merciful God is, how wonderful God is, how loving God is, and how faithful God is. When they look at your life and remember who you were back in the day, but then look at who you are now, they ought to shake their head and say, if I ever had any doubt that God was powerful, that doubt is gone. That doubt is removed, because if God can change you, if God can fix you, if God can save you, then God can save anybody. See, and that's why you should never be ashamed to let anybody see and know the change you. Just tap your neighbor and say, this is me right here. See, that when they see how you have changed, they'll know that love is real and that grace is amazing, that mercy is incredible, and salvation is a possibility, because you are a masterpiece. Therefore, you ought to live like a masterpiece. Don't let anybody from this moment forward treat you like a doormat, because the only people looking for doormats are people with dirty shoes looking for a place to wipe them. You are a masterpiece, and you ought to insist that everybody treats you like a masterpiece. You ought to demand that whoever steps in your face and in your space treats you like the masterpiece that you are. You don't park a Rolls Royce on the street, you put it in a garage. You don't drive a Rolls Royce through a $2 car wash, you get it detailed. Now, if you're going to do that for a car as a masterpiece of God, you ought to do it for yourself. You can't park yourself just anywhere. You can't let just any old thing brush up against you. You are a masterpiece.